Hi everyone. About 15 years ago, when people started looking for alternative forms of protein for their body, maybe eat a little bit of less meat protein and a little more plant protein, one of the first products that came out for all of us was tofu. And I remember years ago, I used to really enjoy eating something called baked seasoned tofu. So I went to my health food store a couple of days ago to buy my favorite product. And here it is, and it's a nice product. Comes with 4 pieces, 9 grams of protein, only 5 milligrams of salt, which is very good. And this product costs $3.99. I said, you know, I'm really enjoying this. I think I'm going to try to make it myself. So I went out to the big store ShopRite and I saw they carried this tofu. Now remember, this was $3.99. This product, which is a raw tofu product, a block, I was shocked to see, cost $2.99. Now everyone knows a block of tofu was $1.50. It's always been $1.49, $1.50, always. Well, I go, wow, that really went up in price. So I decided to check another store, and I went over to Stop and Shop, and they carried this brand. And this brand was $1.99, $1 cheaper. Not bad, but still, maybe we could do better. So then I went over to our local Asian supermarket, where sure enough, this tofu was still $1.49. And these packages contain 14 ounces, but the block of tofu at the Asian store is 16 ounces of tofu. And I'm going to show you how I prepare this. Now you simply take it and dump out the liquid. The liquid has no nutritional value, so we don't have to save the liquid, you could just throw it away. Here's the block of tofu. You're going to take this block and you're going to put it on a tray. Take a few wraps of paper toweling, put it in. Now you don't have to use a brick over it, you just want to pat it dry and take away a lot of the excess water. I would do this maybe 2 times or let it sit and soak for a little while. Then we're going to take this block of tofu we're going to slice it this way. Then we're going to cut it in half. I'm going to cut it in half this way, and again. And now we have 8 pieces of tofu, the perfect size, just for a snack or when you're feeling hungry and want something instantly. Now you're going to take this tofu, and I took one of my old restaurant containers from a restaurant, and you're going to put it in here. And then you're going to go to your pantry, and you know where you have all these bottles of seasoning and sauces that you've bought that you've only used half of? This is what I want you to do. Take each bottle and pour it into a container. Use up the bottles, use it all up. Now you can finally get rid of these and throw them out. Here's another one. This is sweet and sour sauce. The first was teriyaki. This is low sodium soy sauce. Put them all together. I even have here some liquid smoke. I'm going to add a little of that. This gives it a little meaty flavor. And I have this half dish of hummus, which was kind of thick, so I added some water to it. And I'm going to add that to this mixture. Now I'm going to stir the whole thing up. And then simply taste it. Is it good? Maybe it's a little sharp in taste. Simply go to your sink and add more water to it. You might say, little too spicy. You can soften it up by adding a little agave, a little sugar, or a little honey. That would be good. And then when you have it tasting exactly the way you want it, walk over to your tofu that you put in another container and just pour it all over. Now, this tofu, which I did earlier, which I sliced, I would say, and by the way, not refrigerating it, leaving it out on the counter, seal the top real good, and let it sit for about an hour. And I simply take it, turn it upside down so the other side gets it, and I leave it for another hour. Now, you're going to take this tofu, which has been seasoned longer than this, and you're going to put it in a baking pan. Line it up any way you like. And bake this tofu at 375 degrees for 30 or 40 minutes. Then in the oven or even the toaster oven, turn it off and let it just sit. The idea of the product is that it doesn't have to be cooked. It needs to be dehydrated and dried out with the seasonings that it has on it. After this is all done, take it, just simply put it in some foil in your refrigerator. By the way, remember now, this package of tofu, or any of them, especially the one from the Asian store, are 16 ounces of block tofu. From that, we got all this product. You literally get, this package when you buy it is 8 ounces. You're literally getting twice the product at 1/3 the price. And this protein is going to keep your body full and satisfied for around 2 hours. That's all you need, of a good healthy snack. When I want something that's satisfying, I don't want to have to go stand on a line at the restaurant. I don't want to have to go to the store to buy it. I don't want to have to cook it, prepare it. I want it right now. And I want to be able to go to my refrigerator and just take out something that to me is delicious and satisfying. Seasoned baked tofu is good, and I find it's exactly that. It's delicious and it's instant. And now when you go to the refrigerator, you don't have to only go and just reach in and take out a piece of cheese. You can reach in and take out a piece of seasoned tofu. This is lean protein, 9 grams of protein, only 5 grams of salt. And I hope you'll try it because it's absolutely delicious. Well, if you enjoyed these tips today, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks for joining me today.